Well, fraud schemes are certainly nothing new in the United States, but the last few months have seen a greater exposure of these cases through the work of independent journalists like Nick Shirley. A massive crackdown is underway to prosecute these fraudsters, and now a bipartisan bill has been introduced to extend fraud investigations back to the dark days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Texas Congressman Roger Williams posting on X last night, there is $400 million in suspected fraudulent pandemic loan activity in Minnesota alone. As your congressman, I will not stand by while taxpayer funds are misused. That is why I introduced the Put America on Commission Act of 2026. We'll bring him in. Congressman Roger Williams, he is the chair of the House Small Business Committee and also serves on the House Financial Services Committee. Mr. Chairman, good to see you. Elaborate, if you can, on trying to get whistleblowers to come forward and providing information on potential COVID-19 fraud.
Yeah, well, we put this bill together to actually, again, what you say, bring whistleblowers in, where basically if they can show us where the fraud's gone, where the money is, that they would get a commission to do that. It's pretty simple. America itself's on commission, so why shouldn't we put the fraudsters on notice that we're going to pay commission to find out where the money is? And you mentioned Minnesota. Minnesota's $400 million already, but you got to go back to PPP. We had $220 billion missing, idle funding that the SBA oversaw, not Treasury, $78 billion missing, and the Biden administration wanted to just push this under the rug and actually write it off. And when I became chairman of the committee, I said, we're going to write it off. That's the people's money. We need to find it. And so consequently, the bill came about to where we pay whistleblowers if they can show us where the money is.
There's a recent article, to your point, underscoring the magnitude of potential fraud originating during the pandemic. It was Small Business Administrator Kelly Loeffler announcing the suspension of nearly 120,000 borrowers in California who allegedly stole $8.6 billion in pandemic funds. Again, that is just one state. I mean, this could be huge, getting to the bottom of it, but you do need those to come forward. There are also independent journalists out there that can help along with this.
No, there's absolutely. I mean, people know where it is. We know money went to foreign nationals. I mean, it's just all over the place. And Administrator Loeffler and I are working very close together on this. But the money belongs to taxpayers. We don't write this kind of money off just to adhere to the fraudsters. And, you know, you take the $78 billion that's missing out of idle funding. That's a receivable due from the government to Americans. And why shouldn't we put that out to the private sector? I've talked to Administrator Loeffler about that. Why don't we put it out to the private sector, treat it like a business does, and sell the receivables to a bank or something at a discount? At least get that much money in the bank for Main Street America.
Yeah, it should be bipartisan support. Again, looking for fraud. But you'll always see there will be others that will oppose it for some reason.
Well, there will be, but we're on the right track with this. It belongs to the people. Let's let the people get the money back so we can have a return on investment on the cash we don't have right now.
Let's talk about money for DHS, if I can, Chairman. This is being debated right now, money for DHS by lawmakers. The funding is expiring in a few days from now, the end of the week. It was Democratic lawmakers positioning themselves and making their position crystal clear on the issue. I want to play this for you. This is Minnesota Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith on the funding.
I'm opposed to this ICE funding bill, and I am very appreciative that people are starting to talk about reforms to this agency. But the money that was passed this summer, $75 billion, making this agency bigger than the FBI, that was wrong.
This is government police sanctioned at the highest levels of our government, completely unbound, beating and attacking and detaining and arresting and killing American citizens. This is what America looks like with an authoritarian government with no laws.
So they want to stop DHS funding, but the funding is there for DHS through the big, beautiful bill. Specifically, what are they going after here? Is it just a narrative? Because it seems like all that's going to be affected is TSA, FAA, and FEMA.
Well, those are going to be affected, but it's just more rhetoric from them. I mean, the fact of the matter is, like you say, it's already funded in the big, beautiful bill, but they're just harassing law enforcement, harassing police, harassing ICE. And it's rhetoric, and unfortunately, the liberal press carries it. The fact of the matter is, it's been funded. It has been funded, I think, to 2028 and so forth. But we can't give up on our law enforcement people and let them know that we don't care about them, because when we don't, we see what happens in these sanctuary cities. And all these are sanctuary cities or sanctuary towns. And look and see what happens. We need to support our law enforcement. They need to continue to be trained. They need to continue to have the best equipment they can all the time, knowing it's about protecting people and our quality of life.
Yeah, and again, I don't mean just TSA, just FEMA. I mean that it's not ICE. It's not who they claim that they're going after. It's going to be the TSA workers. Well, they just came out of the 43-day shutdown, and now you have more workers that may be impacted because of a desire from the left.
And don't forget Secret Service. I mean, they're part of that too.
Yes.
So it's rhetoric, and it's losing rhetoric. It's not a winning stance.
We appreciate that, Chairman. That is Congressman Roger Williams. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Thank you. God bless.
You too.